Hello, this is Zach. Just got home today, and I want to document this for a couple different reasons. So, firstly, the Pulte warranty department was nice enough to, after 9 months, come back and have them reinstall the sod properly. As mentioned in some earlier videos, they never installed enough topsoil, 4 inches, tapped it, compacted it, put the sod down, made sure it was level, rolled it. So finally on Friday, they got everything regraded, and company came at about 7:30 at night, installed the sod. Fortunately, they installed it and left, and a bunch of the sprinkler lines were broken, and I leaked a bunch of water out over the weekend from the automatic sprinklers. I thought they had fixed it. They never did. I had to hand water the sod until Monday. They came out, and I had asked them to roll it because it wasn't rolled. There was air pockets. It was uneven. They came with this little teeny roller and tried to roll it, and I was watching them, and it wasn't working. I asked the guy, I said, "This isn't even working." He's like, "Yeah, you're right. It's not working. It's too small. It doesn't have enough weight to get the compaction down, so the air pockets are released under the sod, and we roll out some of these high and low spots." So he said, "We'll talk to my boss and get them to come back out with a larger roller." So I said, "Okay, sounds good." So the next day I call the Pulte representative and say, "You talked to the guy, landscape company, and this is Landscape of Texas, about re-ride." He said, "Yeah, I talked to the boss. He said, we're not doing it. That's the roller we have. That's the roller we're using. Basically tough." At that point, being as frustrated I am, considering they've already replaced the sod twice, I said, "Please give me their phone number. I'm going to call them. This is not right. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind." Send an email telling them they need to come do it. They need to do it right. They need to get the right equipment. If they don't do it, and they don't do it right with the right equipment, I will rent it myself. I will do it myself, and I will send them the bill. If they don't pay the bill, I will file a suit in small claims court for the money of the rental and my time. I also posted negative reviews on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Google, and Facebook. As a retaliation against that, and the fact that I also, let me mention this, I forgot, I called them 2 or 3 times and asked to talk to the boss, and they refused to talk to me. I left a message with the secretary and told them their company was unprofessional, that their boss was wrong for not talking to me, and they don't know how to run a company. So I was very straightforward in my frustration, and as a result, the owner of Landscape of Texas called Pulte and told Pulte that I called them, I was vulgar, I yelled at them, which is untrue, and they refused to ever do work on my house again. Now, I'm videotaping this here because I want you to see what's going on. If you look closely here, you can see all of these holes, large holes in the ground that are 4 to 5 inches deep in some areas. There's some more over here. You can see that, right? Now, the reason I asked them to come back and roll it is because underneath, in some areas, it was compacted to a level that you want for sod to, connect to the ground, but you can still walk on it, not too compacted. In other areas, the ground was so soft that if you just walk on it, like you see right here, your foot basically gets stuck in mud, and this is because it was improperly compacted. Part of the reason I asked for them to come back and re-roll it. So very clear by looking at the fact that people that came and walked on it today, and I'm going to tell you why they were out here in a minute, just walking on it caused a huge amount of damage to my sod, and this is the reason I told them in the first place it needed to be re-rolled. So I think this proves my point, that me asking them, here's another area, me asking them to re-roll the sod was for a very justified reason. As you can